Should Christians drink alcohol? Should is such a disempowering word, isn't it? It implies a binary, yes or no, right or wrong, and I think we all know it's more complicated than that. Alcohol can serve as a social technology for what the Bible calls feast. It gets people together, it gets us celebrating, and we form communities. For us, that happens over a mimosa at Sunday School brunch, over a pint at Pints and Parables. Alcohol can also be abused and really toxic. The point is, a spiritual community can and should be a place to learn to ask better questions, like how should Christians relate to substances? And as you'd imagine, there's not one answer. Even in the Bible, collectives started in a bar where Christians were encouraged to drink up and tip big, and I've been in recovery for alcohol going on 5 years. I can say that even though alcohol was permissible for me, it was no longer beneficial for me and my family in this church. So maybe a better question than should Christians drink alcohol is, how should Christians relate to substances? Whatever the substance, does your relationship with that substance make you more loving? Does it make you love yourself and love your neighbors more? Is it the next right thing to do? If it is, then drink up. And the truth is, if you know in your gut it's not the next right thing to do, if it doesn't serve yourself and your neighbors, then there's help for that, and you shouldn't do it regardless of religion. Don't settle for how do I drink right when there's a community for how do I live well. If you shouldn't be drinking, you probably know it, regardless of religious rules. Whether you're actively using substances or actively in recovery for them, we understand that story, and there's a place for you here. Our sincere hope is that Collective is a place for anyone, but we know it's not for everyone. If you think it might be a place for you, we hope that you'll bring all your questions and your sense of humor. But enough about us. We really are so curious about you. Please join us Sunday nights at 5 here in downtown DeLand or at wearecollectivechurch.com. Your presence makes us who we are, and there's a place for you here.